Hi, and welcome everybody. This is JustinGuitar Community Open Mic 25. It's the 25th one, so quite a landmark open mic tonight. In celebration, I'm wearing my JustinGuitar Open Mic T-shirt, and if you're in the Northern Hemisphere suffering heat wave and humidity like I am, hopefully you're wearing something similar too. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere and it's cool, maybe you've got your hoodie on. Right, just before we get started, a little bit of housekeeping and general etiquette. We've got a few new people in the audience. Most of you have been here before, and it's standard fare. If you're a performer, you should know your place in the running order. I will give you an alert when your time is coming up, and when somebody's coming, I'll also let the next person in line know that they're turn is the one after, so they can get the fingers ready, get tuned up, just take a sip of water and whatever it is that they need to do. If you're in the audience when the performers are performing, please ensure your microphone is muted. Once the song has stopped, unmute if you want to say something or applaud or cheer or clap or whatever it is, and then unmute again for the next song, the next performance. Just to let you know that once all the performers have been through and we complete, and heads up for that, Toby, the madman, is going to be our last performer tonight. Then the Zoom is going to remain open but not recorded. So if you want to stay online and just have a general informal social chit chat, hang around, audience and performers often stay behind for a chat. Then yeah, it's going to be open. Feel free and you're welcome to do that. Of course, it then migrates and becomes a community topic where the chat and everything will continue long after, days afterwards, especially when the video was uploaded. And the turnaround for that is usually 3-4 days, sometimes quicker. Right, so we have had to make a couple of changes. Sadly, we were due to start with Mal and Lara, and it's always a treat to have those, but COVID has hit them. COVID seems to be coming back. COVID hit them this week, so they've had to pull out. Also, Mr. Larson, unfortunately, got his dates wrong. He signed on this time last week to do his stint, and it wasn't last week. So he's out for something else tonight. He's had to pull out as well. So our first performer is going to be Alexey. Thank you for stepping in, Alexey. You were not expecting to be first, but a last-minute alteration has done that. Thank you so much for that. If you've not seen Alexey play before, this is going to be, I think, his third open mic night. He's been on the community for a little while now, pleasing us with his instrumental music. But not resting on his laurels, because I know he's also signed up to do the blues immersion course to keep learning and to keep pushing himself to improve and expand what he can do. Over to you, Alexey.
Thank you.
Sorry, I should say David P. You're up after this.
I will start with Tommy Emmanuel's piece called The Hunt. And I've never succeeded to play it in public. Never. If I do now, it's all because of you. If I don't, it's because of me.
indeed.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Done.
Amazing.
Thank you.
You have
Thank
set
you.
the stage for the rest of us to see us.
Yeah, I'm going home. I'm done.
No, don't jump.
Beautiful.
The second piece is much mellower. It's Angelina, also by Tommy Manuel.
Wow, that was beautiful, Alexey. Stunning harmonics.
Stunning.
Thank you.
Alexey, you have
very
delighted
much.
and amazed us with that playing. I do love me a 3-chord boogie woogie song. Alexey, just while you're on and before you head off and leave your microphone, maybe you can drum up some support on audience. You've got a live something or other coming up. Would you like to tell the good people about that?
You mean YouTube streaming? I had it.
Yes, yeah, go for it. Tell us a little about it.
I just from time to time I stream on YouTube and I invite everybody who I can reach. It happened like a week ago, and the recording is in the same topic. It was harsh. I was fighting the instrument for the first 40 minutes. And then I calmed down and played better.
So maybe you or somebody could post a link to that topic in the chat. That would be great if people want to check out even more of Alexey.
Sure.
Good stuff. Lovely, Alexey. Thank you. That was a wonderful way to start us off. Okay. We're going to David. It gives me so much delight to welcome David back into the fold for all sorts of different reasons. David has laid low on the guitar and sing front, but he's back. He's back amongst us, guitar and sing, to delight us. After David, it's going to be Paul. So if you can get ready, Paul.
Delight. I'm not sure about that, Richard. Following that, disappoint is more like it, or perhaps encourage people, demonstrating you don't have to be as dexterous, as speedy, and as and proficient as Alexey to come on the open mic. I mean, I don't even think I knew most of what those chords were watching it. This will be much simpler, pretty stock standard, open G, C, and D. So how's the sound balance now, Richard? Is it all right?
Go for it, David. We're eagerly awaiting this.
Cheers. Thanks. Well, I'd hoped to play a new song, but the picking pattern defeated me, let alone trying to play and sing over it. Just playing it was more than I could manage, so I've gone back to something tried and tested. We're going to be friends, not blowing in the wind. That was deception. Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Susie Lee, through the park and by the tree. We can rest upon the ground and look at all the bugs we found. Safely walk to school without a sound. Safely walk to school without a sound. Well, here we are on our own. We walk to school all by ourselves. There's dirt on our uniforms from chasing all the ants and worms. We clean up and now it's time to learn. We clean up and now it's time to learn. Numbers, letters, learn to spell, nouns and books and show and tell. Playtime we will throw the ball back to class through the hall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. We sit side by side in every class. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but he likes the way you sing. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed, and silly songs go through my head about the bugs and alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow, I'll bet that you and I will walk together again. 'Cause I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Well done, David.
Yes, David. Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Great return, sir.
Hats off indeed. Good stuff, David. People are so happy to see you singing and playing and being musical once again. I can't tell you. Okay, we've got Paul coming up.
Very
and
kind,
after
thank
Paul,
you.
After Paul, we are going to have Phil. So, Paul, maths junkie, I think we might be getting something a little bluesy because I know that just like Alexey, Paul has stepped into blues immersion as well recently.
I
Over to
certainly
you, Paul.
have. I'm not allowed to play anything except blues, play or listen to anything except blues for the next 6 months, apparently. So the only way I could do an open mic was to do something a little bit bluesy, and that's what we're gonna have a go at. So it's a song actually that Justin put a lesson up for a couple of months ago. Big Maceo's Worried Life Blues, and it goes something like this. Oh Lordy, 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 it hurts so bad for us to part. Someday, baby, ain't gonna worry my life no more. So many nights since you've been gone, been worried and grieving my life alone. Someday, baby, ain't gonna worry my life no more. So many days since you went away, I had to worry both night and day. Someday, baby, ain't gonna worry my life no more. You're on my mind every place I go. How much I love you nobody knows. Someday, baby, ain't gonna worry my life no more. So that's my story, it's all I gotta say to you. Goodbye, baby, don't care what you do. Someday, baby, ain't gonna worry my life no more. It's a short one.
Well done, Paul.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice,
You
nice
beat
bluesy.
Paul.
Nice and bluesy.
Lovely stuff, Paul. We've really hit the mellow, easy, comfortable part of the evening, I think. David, with his lack of oomph, as he described it. Paul, with his very mellow blues. I wonder if we're going to get mellow and oomph-free musical delights from Phil, or is Phil going to give us a blast? Phil is also doing blues immersion. We've got a lot of those folks in with us tonight, so maybe we're going to get a real blues treat. After Phil is going to be Rory. Over to you, Phil.
Thanks, Richard. No, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not a blues this time. It's 3 chords, C, G, D, but not blues. There's no 7th in there. So what this is it's not even a song really. It's a backing track from a course by Jeff McAlane called How to Solo Melodically or something like that. So it's really simple, and basically this is just going to be me hunting around trying to find the chord tones as the backing track progresses. So, well, see how it sounds.
Well done, Phil. That was sweet. Very Gilmore-esque.
Good job. Good job.
Hey, Phil, you're getting all the compliments in the chat here. And I heard Toby say Gilmore-esque just at the end there. I think your search for those chord tones was fairly successful. You hit some of them for certain. That sounded so sweet. A question for you, Phil. Were you playing on the special pickup? Because somebody mentioned the sustain that you're getting on your Strat. Did you have the Sustainiac on? Oh, maybe Phil can't hear me. Right, asking me in the chat. For those who don't know, Phil did a little bit of a mod to one of his guitars, and I'm fairly certain it's that one. And he got a special pickup on it that gives him sustain that lasts for days and weeks. So maybe that's what we were hearing in our ears. Okay, next up, playing two songs, I think, is going to be Rory. So, John, you've got that bit of time to get yourself ready. John is up after Rory. Over to you, Rory.
Hi there, everybody. It's lovely to be back again. Can't believe it's 6 weeks since the last one. I'm gonna crack on. Two songs tonight. The first one, I need to take these off because I can hear you with these on, but I can't hear me. So the first song is one of the hundreds of songs that were collected in Appalachia by Cecil Sharp. Try saying that after a toffee. By Cecil Sharp in the early 20th century, and the origins of the song might be English or Scottish or Irish, but they were first discovered in Appalachia. The two songs have got a bit of a common thread, and the first one is about the fickle nature of young men and why you should keep away from them. It's called "Come All Ye Fair and Tender Maidens," and I made a little arrangement of it, and it goes a little bit like this. Ye fair and tender maidens, be careful how you court your man. He's like a star on a summer's evening, first appear and then he's gone. He'll tell to you some loving story. He'll say to you his love is true. Then straight away he'll court another. That's the love he has for you. I wish I'd known before I courted, and though I've never courted none, I'd locked my heart in a kist of golden and sealed it up with a silver pin. How I wish I was a little sparrow, and I had wings and I could fly. I'd fly away to my false true lover, and when you spoke I'd stand by you. a little sparrow. I have no wings, nor can I fly, but I'll sit here in grief and sorrow, try to pass my sorrows by. Do you remember when we were courting and your head laid upon my breast? You could make me believe that the sun in the morning and the moon rose in the west. Thank you.
Brilliant. Absolutely beautiful.
That was lovely, Rory. Very special.
Thanks very much indeed. So it's a lovely song. It's a song that I've known of for a very long time, but I'd never learnt it. I've certainly never played it. So I sort of put this together very recently. That's the first time out, so it's fresh out of the box. So the link between the two songs is, well, that was a great bit of advice to young ladies about 200 years ago. And how's it going? You know, it's really good advice because nobody takes a blind bit of notice of it. So this next song is about someone who's just met somebody, and he seems to have made something of an impression. So I'm getting a bit of an echo. I'll take this off. So it's about someone who's just met somebody, and they've made quite an impression. And I wonder how it's going to end. We don't know what happens at the end of this song, but they've met somebody, and they're kind of about to throw caution to the wind. So I bet they live happily ever after. It's by Taylor Swift, and it's called Enchanted. There I was again tonight, voicing, forcing smiles. Let's do that again. Tonight, forcing laughter, faking smiles, same old tired, lonely place. Walls of inconsistency, shifting eyes and vacancy, vanished when I saw your face. All I can say is it was enchanting to meet you. Eyes whispered, have we met? Across the room, your silhouette starts to make its way to me. The playful conversation starts, capture all your quick remarks, like passing notes in secrecy. And it was enchanting to meet you. I can say is it was enchanting to meet you. This night is sparkling, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, blushing all the way home. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew I was enchanted to meet you. The lingering question keeps me up. 2 a.m. to your love. I'll wander around until I'm awake. Now I'm pacing back and forth, wishing you were at my door. I'd open up and you would say, hey, yeah. it was enchanting to meet you. All I can say is I was enchanted to meet you. This night is sparkling, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, blushing all the way home. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew. This night is flawless, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, dancing round on my own. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew I was enchanted to meet you. This is me praying that this was the very first page, not how the storyline ends. This was the very first page, not how the storyline ends. My thoughts will echo your name until I meet you again. These are the words I held back as I was leaving too soon. I was enchanted to meet you. With someone else, please don't have somebody waiting for you. Please don't be in love with someone else. Please don't have somebody waiting for you. This night is sparkling, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, blushing all the way home. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew. This night is flawless, don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck, dancing round on my own. I'll spend forever wondering if you knew I was enchanted to meet you.
Rules.
Amazing. Fantastic.
Well, that's, as they say, better in than out. Better in than out. Better out than in. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
I think we all enjoyed that, Rory. Thank you so much. I've got to say before you lose yourself from screen, there's something in your vocal that reminds me of Richard Thompson, but also your song choices remind me of something that Richard Thompson did some years back.
He did.
He did an album called 1,000 Years of Popular Music, and literally he stretched back like you did hundreds of years for a song, and he did something by a modern day pop star as well. And if I can twist my usual mantra around, which is like learn songs, learn songs, learn songs. A good song is a good song is a good song. You know, you've picked a good song.
I did. I was. He did a Britney song on that album.
Yeah.
He did it 1,000 Years. It had Summer Is Coming In, Sing Cuckoo, which is the oldest secular known piece of music. It's the oldest piece of non-church music known, and he did that. And he also did. It's either "Oops, I Did It Again" or "Not." He did "I'm Not That Innocent." I always get those two songs mixed up. He did a Britney song on that. It was really. I think I was trying to channel him slightly. I'm a big fan of Richard. So.
All right. Well, we're a big fan of yours. Thanks, Rory. That was great. Okay. Right. Next up, we have got John coming in. doing 2 songs. So a heads up for Mark Notter, you'll be after John. Over to you, John.
Okay, thank you, Richard. I'm learning lots of different forms of guitar playing tonight. Sort of areas that I've never dared to stray into. Yeah, I'm very low tech tonight. I'm just playing through the my laptop into the onboard microphone. Guitar just playing also through the laptop, so I hope it comes over okay. Just get this out of the way. First song I'm going to do is it's from a Justin lesson. If It Makes You Happy, Sheryl Crow song. Yeah, what to say about it? Yeah, I thought till I sort of put my name in the frame for this, I thought I knew this song. So actually it applies to both the songs I'm doing tonight. So I hope it's not too far off the pace. So also difficult for my voice, this one, as they all are, to be honest. There you go. I belong a long way from here. Put on a poncho, late mosquitoes, and drank till I was thirsty again. We went searching through thrift store jungles. Found Geronimo's rifle, Marilyn's shampoo, and Betty Goodman's concert and pen. Well, okay, I made this up. I promise you I'd never give up. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? You get down, real low down. You listen to Coltrane, derail your own train. Well, who hasn't been there before? I come around the hard way. Bring your comics in bed, strip the mold off the bread, and serve you French toast again. Well, okay, I still get stoned. I'm not the kind of guy you take home. If it makes you happy, can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? If it makes you happy, can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? We've been far, far away from here. Put on a poncho, wait for mosquitoes, and everywhere in between. Well, okay, we get along. So what if right now everything's wrong? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad?
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Ooh, well done, John. Go Snorbeans. Lovely.
Right. Second one is I'm also on the Blim course, although I'm very seriously behind because I've dropped off to try this blues song. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Until last night, I intended to do this another way, with a sort of picking pattern, hopefully a bit like Eric Clapton, but I realised at the last moment that was impossible beyond my practice time I had on it, so I'm just going to strum my way through it, and hopefully I can read the chord changes and not be too disjointed as I go through it. Excuse me, my music's just slipped off the... I'll start again if I may. Once I lived a life of a millionaire, took out my money, didn't have any care. Took all my friends out for my good time. Well, without any shape and wine, then I began to fall so low. Lost all my good friends, had nowhere to go. Got my hands on the dollar again. I'll hang on to until that all over, because nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends you don't have, when you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your own lost friend. I said it's strange without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Because nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends, you don't have time. When you get back up on your feet again, everybody wants to be a long lost friend. I said it's strange without any doubt. Nobody knows you, nobody knows you, nobody knows you. Go. There you go.
Love it, John, love it.
Ah, great stuff, John. You took us all a little by surprise with that sudden ending. Two lovely songs. Thanks, John. And I think we all need to acknowledge how well you've done, considering you've just survived a real life encounter with the Larson man.
Oh, wow,
well.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you've been cramming it in.
I know, yeah. Yeah. It was quite an experience.
Yeah. Soaking up some of that Merseyside vibe as well.
Yes.
Okay, so there was some Blim chat that you're going to want to check out while you're doing that about people who've recorded that that song, and
Oh, okay,
there's
right, yeah.
there's quite a few fans of it. All right, good stuff, John. Thank you. So we have got coming up Mark. I've got a bit of an inkling on what Mark might be playing for us, but I'm going to leave that to him to say. After Mark, we've got other Mark and Jen. So we're Atlantic hopping once we have had this one from Mark.
Am I the final song from the European time zone then?
For the moment, we're coming back.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, listen, by the magic of Zoom, John's faith has made its way into my hands directly. Very, very similar, probably maybe even identical body shapes as well. So anyway, hey everyone, good to see you all again and great to be back into the open mic. Yeah, don't need too much introduction, so let me just jump straight into what song I'm going to perform for you guys tonight. We are finally making a return to Oasis. It's been a little while, maybe too long for some, maybe not long enough for others, but that's just the way it goes. It has been a while from my point of view. The one I want to do tonight is actually off Definitely Maybe, so the first album, which is, annoyingly from my point of view, celebrating its 30th anniversary this year, which is, considering that was one of my mainstay student albums, it's a bit shocking to realise that and see Liam doing tribute tours for the album. It's the very last song on the album I'm playing tonight. It's called Married with Children. It was never released as a single. And it sort of harks back to a time when Noel was early songwriting, living with his partner at the time, who basically didn't like the music that Noel was writing. So this song is basically about the trials and tribulations of living with a loved one. So anyway, this is Married with Children. It's from Definitely Maybe, and I hope you enjoy it. There's no need for you to say you're sorry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I don't care no more, so don't you worry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I hate the way that even though you know you're wrong, you say you're right. I hate the books you read and all your friends. Your music bites, it keeps me up all night, up all night. There's no need for you to say you're sorry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I don't care no more, so don't you worry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I hate the way that you are so sarcastic and you're not very bright. You think that everything you've done's fantastic. Your music bites, it keeps me up all night, up all night. And it will be nice to be alone for a week or two. But I know that I will be right back here with you, with you, with you, with you, with you, with you, with you. There's no need for you to say you're sorry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I don't care no more, so don't you worry. Goodbye, I'm going home.
Well done, Mark. Superb stuff.
Very nice, Mark.
Thanks, everyone.
Bring in the Gallagher brothers. to us again there, Mark. And I think it definitely maybe more people want more of that.
Fair enough. I will take note and build up whichever ones I haven't done yet. Thanks, everyone.
Good stuff. Thank you. Okay, we are Atlantic hopping. So we are now off to Mark and Jen, who are going to give us a couple of songs, after which it's going to be, I think, some more blues from another blues immersion blimmer. David, you're going to be after Mark and Jen.
Hey, everybody. So a few weeks ago, we took care of a bucket list item, and we got to see the Rolling Stones live in Orlando. And we put this out as a hint as to on the song we're going to do. If anyone figure it out, I'm sure you will. Let me get the music up here. There we go. And yes, Dead Flowers by the Rolling Stones. Start. Let's just go into it. Yeah. Well, when you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some rich folk that you know, well, I hope you won't see me in my ragged company, 'cause you know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers at my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. But when you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, making bets on Kentucky Derby Day, well, I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon, and another girl can take my pain away. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. If you can, send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. If you can, send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the U.S. mail. Send me dead flowers flowers at my wedding, and you won't forget to put roses on your grave. No, I won't forget to put roses on your grave.
Mark, Jen,
Yes.
we loved what you were doing, and there's so many lovely comments about the harmonies. We want to question if you've got original sound on, because your voices were coming nice. The guitar and the bass were a little bit clippy, cutting out.
Yeah, actually, when we did a sound check, I noticed it was off, and I turned it on.
So it's okay. It's definitely off. There's a whole load of chat, and we were wondering if it was off, we'd give you the opportunity to rerun. But if it's on, then if original sound is on, then we'll just have to go with and you continue.
Yeah, the biggest problem is it's probably going to do it on the next song too. Then
we can hear the singing beautifully, and we can hear a bit of the guitar and bass. So go for it.
What is this? Anything? Wow, I don't know.
That's coming through okay.
I wonder why. All I'm doing is I'm getting it through the mic.
All right, okay. I think yeah, just go for it. Continue. JK might be able to do a little bit of an edit out of this little sidetrack moment.
Edit it out.
Okay,
we'll give it a shot.
Back to you.
Okay, well, hopefully this does better. I'm going to move this away again in case maybe it was saturating it. Okay, well, the next one we're going to try is Sloop John B by the Beach Boys. I'm on the sloop John B, my grandfather and me, round Nassau town we did roam, drinking all night, got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sets, call for the captain ashore, let me go home, let me go home, I wanna go home, yeah, yeah, feel so broke up, I wanna go home. First mate, he got drunk, broke in the cabin's trunk. Constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone, why don't you leave me alone? Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. Hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sets, call for the captain ashore, let me go home, let me go home, I wanna go home, yeah, yeah, well I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. Poor drunk, he got the fits, threw away all of my grits. Then he took and he ate up all of my corn. Let me go home, well, let me go home. This is the worst trip I've ever been on. Hoist up the jolly sail. See how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore. Let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home, yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go home. Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go home.
Two great songs, Mark and Jen. Everybody's singing along and enjoying all of that. There are some comments about the sound in the chat, and I think
Okay.
JK might have hit upon something, so it could be worth having a look at that.
All right, I'll check it out.
Um,
Thank you.
I've just got to say about the prop in the middle between you. In the sound check, I mentioned something that looked like a space capsule, and you said it was your water, drinking
Well, this
water, I
is different.
presume. And I hope
This
that's
is
not
a
what you
different-
poured on.
We let him. It was downstairs, and the gal that cleans for us said, "I was going to ask you if you should throw that out." It's like, no, it's a prop. Leave it alone.
We want them to be especially dead.
Yeah. Oh, it fit the bill perfect. Thank you so much, both. Great stuff. Okay, we are moving on, and we've got David coming in. David, if you're ready to delight us with some blues. After David's two, I think David's doing two. He asked for two, and time allows if you want it. It's going to be Danny, and Danny's also doing two. And then we're heading towards the home straight. There's not many to go, folks. Over to you, David.
Okay, so I switched to my headset so that I can actually have sound on. Can you all still hear the guitar okay? Okay, so I am playing, the first song I'm playing, which is taking the cue from our first performer. It was the hardest song I've ever played. I've never done it before for the people outside of just my wife and kids, so I'm a little nervous about it. It's from Kenny Wayne Shepherd, his first album, Ledbetter Heights, from '96. It's an instrumental called While We Cry. The version I'm doing, though, is not his album version. He does it different live, and what I noticed during lockdown, he recorded a version that's just him in his garage, looping himself. And so I'm trying to do that version. So this is an instrumental by Kenny Wayne Shepherd called While We Cry. I slightly messed up because I had my finger. I'm going to start over just real quick. I had my finger in the wrong spot. I was not playing an E, and then that really threw me off. So let me try one more time. Yes. So
Very good, David.
I have to switch instruments real quick for the
Right.
next one. All right. Unplug, because nobody wants the tube screamer going through the acoustic. Although that might be an interesting sound. Okay. Are you actually going to work? I have to crank the volume up for whatever reason every time I plug my acoustic in. Okay. So this one is kind of inspired. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but in the blues immersion course, we just started kind of doing the early blues heroes, and the first time I heard this song, I fell in love with it. It's by Blind Blake. It's called Police Dog Blues. It's originally, at least if you go off of the transcribe and trying to figure it out, I think it's originally in like E flat, but that might just be the recording. Most people play it in open D, so I'm playing it in open D. So yeah, that's a really great song, and I hope I also do it justice. Yeah, I'm gonna start that over. Pretty good with it.
Nicely done, David.
Great job.
Some mistakes, but it's kind of hard switching from like electric something to finger picking acoustic. Like it takes a second for your brain to be like, we're doing this other thing now.
You gave us a
Thank
good
you.
contrast there from electric, like you say, modern to open acoustic. Yonks ago, many, many decades back. That's a great stuff. You've been immersing yourself, so and then sharing that with us. If anybody has missed it, by the way, in the blues immersion bit, there are people writing a little bit of archive articles, essays, mini write-ups about various artists, and I know David has put at least a couple in there, and they're worth checking out. David is a bit of an aficionado of the older blues players. Okay, David, good stuff. Thank you. So we've now got Danny. After Danny, we're heading all the way back to the UK with the other Dave, and friends. And Dave is going to be our penultimate performer because we've only got 3 to go, Danny included. Off you go, Danny.
Thank you, Richard. Thanks, everyone. This is really wonderful. I have one song I put together. It's called She Don't Know. Lyrics are probably pretty obvious, but I think it's about a desire that's not met, but the hope that it could be. So, She Don't Know. She don't know I love her so. She don't know I'm loving her so. But I know it's hurting me some. I'm making inside. I gotta hide. I gotta think what I might do, what I might say when she's coming my way. I gotta think what I might say. Come Monday, 'cause maybe I could be wrong. Maybe she's feeling just as strong, but I could be wrong. Chances are, and they ain't no good, my chances are, I'm gonna crawl into a ball, make myself small, head to my toes, squeeze up my knees, in child pose. What if she knows? She can't know, she don't know what I know. But maybe I could be wrong. Maybe she's feeling just as strong. I hope I'm wrong. Now it's better to dream. It's better to dream impossibilities. The future I see, you with me. It's better to dream, it's better to dream these impossibilities. 'Cause maybe I could be wrong. Maybe she's feeling just as strong. Maybe I could be wrong. Only if she hears my song. I could be wrong. What she don't know, what she don't know is hurting me, hurting me, hurting me so. The love she don't know, the love I don't know hurts me, hurts me, hurts me. Oh, the love you don't know, this love you don't know can hurt you, hurt you, hurt you, I know. The love you don't know, the love you don't know will hurt you, hurt you, hurt you.
Thank you.
Well done, Mike. Very nice. Very nice.
Dan, are you doing two or only the one?
I'm sorry, Rich, just the one. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Okay. Okay. I was expecting another one. I apologize. I think I had you down for two. That was so lovely. Beautiful comments in the chat there. And I was looking at the gallery and I noticed here's a little shout out for Jason. Jason's dog seemed to be listening so intently as though you were singing just for the dog. And then gave him a kiss at the end. So maybe you've got secret talent of singing to the animals there as well, Dan. Good stuff. All right, we come to the penultimate act of the day, and it's going to be Dave. Dave has done quite a lot of open mics up to now. I think this is his 14th. But Dave is going to be joined by two of his friends, and they're in a venue set up with all sorts of equipment. Sound check was a little bit uncertain, so we really hope that Dave and the two friends, what is this? The Dave Greg trio. You're going to pull it off and give us a real treat. Off you go.
So I decided Richard on names, was working on that aspect of things. So great to be here again. We are live from Mill House this evening, and with me tonight are Jim, who runs our local open mic, and Chris, who's an all-round legend. I hope the sound's okay. We're doing a quick sound check.
Dave, your vocal is super quiet.
Vocal is super quiet. How is it now?
Your microphone, maybe when you stand close to it to sing, it'll be good. But
Any
just
better?
talking, then it was quiet.
Ah, okay. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
City dweller, successful fella, thought to himself, oops, I got a lot of money, caught in the rat race terminally. I'm a professional cynic, but my heart's not in it, paying the price for living life at the limit, caught in the century's anxiety. So him, it's in things, oh, he lives in a house, very big house in the country. Afternoon repeats and the food that he eats in the country. It's manner of pills, pass a bannerless bills in the country. Oh, it's like Animal Farm, but a lot of rural charm in the country. Got morning glory, life's a different story. Everything's going Jack and Dory, in touch with his own mortality. He's reading Balzac, he's knocking back the Prozac, it's helping hand that makes you feel wonderfully bad. It's a century's remedy. Ain't that hot? It's a new start. So simple, he lives in a house, very big house in the country. Got a fog on his chest, so he needs a lot of rest in the country. Doesn't drink, smoke, laugh, he takes herbal baths in the country. Looks like Animal Farm, but you've come to know I'm in the country. In the country. In the country. In the country. Watching afternoon repeats and the food that he eats in the country. Takes a manner of pills, smiles up analyst pills in the country. Boys like Animal Farm, but you've come to know I'm in the country. He lives in a house, very big house in the country. He's got a fog on his chest, so he needs a lot of rest in the country. Doesn't drink, smoke, laugh, takes herbal baths in the country. Boys like Animal Farm, but you've come to know I'm in the country. Na 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 na
Oh, well done, Dave and Co.
Super stuff. Great, great fun. Seeing you all three rocking out. We loved that over here. And you'll be pleased to know that the sound came through just fine. Everything came good at the end. And I hope there's going to be more from the three of you in future open mics as well. Seeing you all playing together is terrific. Say again, Dave.
Are you ready for another?
Go. Oh, sorry. Go for it. I had you down for one, but we've got time. Do two. Keep going. I'm going to be quiet.
Yeah, what condition, my condition. I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. I found my mind in a brown paper bag within. I tripped on a cloud, fell 8 miles high. Oh, my mind on a jagged sky. Just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, what condition my condition. Pushed my soul in a deep dark hole, and then I followed it in. I watched myself crawling out as I was crawling in. I got up so tight I couldn't unwind. Saw so much, blew my mind. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. condition, my condition. I pushed them down inside. Had my foot on the gas as I left the road, blew out my mind. 8 miles out of Memphis and I got no spare. 8 miles straight up downtown somewhere. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Whoa, rock on.
Great stuff. Two rocking numbers, and I thought you were doing one, so we got 2 for the price of 1. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave and friends. We missed their names. Maybe you could put them up in the chat so they get their due credit. Great stuff. Let us know also how long you've been doing it and what your plans are and everything. And people have put up some comic names for your band as well. You might like to look at. Okay. We have reached our final act. It's none other than another blues immersion student. Hence, Toby has taken a little backseat from doing open mic work. Over to you, Toby. It's all yours.
Right, I'm going to disappoint you on the blues front tonight. My fellow hashtag BBP blues British Blues Posse, as our little study group is known. We've had Paul doing some nice laid-back blues. We've got Phil doing some nice Gilmore-esque, wonderful solos. And I'm going to get down and dirty as usual, going to rock, and I'm going to hit some open chords, and we're going to mash out some chords. Back in March, I turned 68, and I got a subscription to Spotify. And it meant I didn't have to rely on my daughter sending me recommendations for new bands every few months, because Spotify does it all. And the first track tonight was one of the first ones that picked up, and I thought, wow, I've got to do that. Usual, simplified, one man, one guitar. And this is a track from a guy called Jackson Brown, called Don't Come Looking. That's a good start, isn't it? Got a head full of noise, about 100 of things I'm trying to avoid. Got my mind in the gutter, trouble of one hand, a beer in the other. Got my windows down and my fingers crossed, just trying to find a new way to get lost. So long, 4 wheels turning, got a tank full of gas down the road I'm burning. Can't say a word and I can't say a word, and if I don't come back, don't come looking. Feels good, about time. Blues flies ahead, BS behind. Got the wind in my hair, got nowhere to go, so I'm already there. Maybe Moab, maybe the Rockies, maybe the Great Salt Plains or the hills of Kentucky, maybe north or maybe south. I don't care as long as it's now. So long, 4 wheels turning, got a tank full of gas down the road I'm burning. Can't say a word and I can't say a word, and if I don't come back, I don't come looking. Come on, if you want to get down tonight, come on. If you're looking for a real good time, come on. if you really want to lose your mind. So long, 4 wheels turn, you got a tank for the gas, then a road I'm burning. Can't say I would and I can't say I wouldn't. If I don't come back, don't come looking. So long, 4 wheels turn, you got a tank for the gas, then a road I'm burning. Can't say I would and I can't say I wouldn't. If I don't come back, don't come looking. Got a bit over enthusiastic unless you end up, but there you go.
Nice stuff, Toby.
Roll. Right, next one. Originally released in 1962, and every single word of it still rings true all these years later. It's Bob Dylan, Masters of War. Come ye masters of war, you to build the big guns, you to build the death planes, you to build all the bombs, you to hide behind walls, you to hide behind this. I just want you to know I can see through your mask. You've never done nothing but build to destroy. You play with the world like it's your little toy. You put a gun in my hand and you hide from my eyes, and you turn and run farther when the fast bullets fly. You look like Judas of old. You lie and deceive. A world war can be won, and you want me to believe. But I see through your lies, and I see through your brain. I can see through the water that runs down my drain. You to fasten all the triggers for others to fire, and you sit back and watch while the death count gets high. You hide in your mansions while the young people's blood flows out of their bodies and is buried in the mud. Now, you've thrown the worst fear that could ever be hurled. Fear to bring children into the world, for threatening my baby, unborn and unnamed. You ain't worth the blood that runs in your brain. How much do I know to speak out of turn? You might say I am young, not now. You might say I'm unlearned, but there's one thing I know, though I'm younger than you, even Jesus would never forgive what you do. If I ask you one question, is your money that good? Will it buy you forgiveness? Do you think that it could? I think you will find when your death takes its toll, even though you may will never buy back your soul. And I hope that you die, and your death will come soon, and you follow your casket through the pale afternoon. I'll follow it, I'll watch while you're lowered into your deathbed, and I'll stand over your grave till I'm sure that you're dead. You bet your sweet arse I will. Well, a few lash-ups there, but we got through to the end of it. Can I say a big thank you to Dr. Dan, who was jamming along all the way through that with me. Well done, Dan. You got in there,
saw
mate.
that.
Well done.
I was trying to match your rhythm. That's good.
I could see you. Got gallery view up. Man, you were rocking. You were into it as much as I was. Superb.
That's good presence of mind for you to see all that. That means you have it down.
Good stuff. Thank you. Anyway,
I noticed that too, Dan and Toby. What a way to close the night, rocking away, giving it all. I think that's a song for the ages, and it's a song for every person. So no wonder Dan was rocking out with that. That's it, folks. That's a wrap. If you think back to the beginning, all the way, way back, we had that beautiful harmonic, melodic, sweet play from Alexey, and there we are finishing with a 3-chord. Not a boogie woogie, but a 3-chord power song from Toby and the full arc that we've gone through tonight. That was Open Mic 25. Open Mic 26 will be coming your way soon. If you haven't yet performed at one, please take the step. It's the place to play, perform, do it among friends, and enjoy doing it. For all the audience who've supported the performance tonight, thank you for being here. For the text, JK was spotlighting and he's going to take care of the recording. Thank you so much for that. My first time organizing and emceeing. Thank you for people behind the scenes who've kept me right. And I cocked up from the very first moment I put out the call for interest to making a few more cock-ups tonight. But hey, it's all part and parcel of the fun. So thank you. We're going to stop the recording any moment now, and then keep it open.
Thanks to you, Richard.
Please
Thanks
hang
very
around.
much.
Thank you.
And stick around for some chat. Okay.
Boy, done good.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.